Commander Elena Vasquez stood on the bridge of the ESS Defiance, watching the violet swirls of hyperspace collapse into the stark reality of the Kepler expanse. Before her stretched a graveyard of titans, the shattered hulls of Zarkathi dreadnoughts and Veldan cruisers, locked in their eternal war. For 3 centuries, these two ancient civilizations had painted the outer rim with fire and blood. Humanity had watched from afar, young and insignificant, barely a whisper in galactic politics. The Galactic Council had been content to let Earth remain a backwater curiosity, too primitive to matter. That changed 6 months ago. The distress signal had come from New Harmony, humanity's furthest colony. When the rescue fleet arrived, they found only ash. 3 million souls, gone. The orbital defense platforms, humanity's pride, reduced to molten slag. And in the debris field, they found it, a Zarkathi warhead, its signature unmistakable. The Zarkathi ambassador had called it an accident, a rogue commander exceeding his authority. The Veldan remained silent, their compound eyes gleaming with something Elena couldn't quite read. Perhaps satisfaction. Perhaps warning. The Galactic Council offered condolences and compensation. They offered everything except justice. So humanity stopped asking for permission. Captain, her tactical officer called out, his voice tight. Picking up multiple signatures. Both Zarkathi and Veldan battle groups, converging on the disputed zone. They don't know we're here yet. Elena smiled grimly. The Defiance was outfitted with technology neither empire had seen before. While they'd been fighting each other for generations, humanity had been learning, adapting, innovating. Earth's scientists had studied every scrap of data from both civilizations, reverse engineering their technology and pushing beyond it. How long until they're in position? Elena asked. 18 minutes. Good. Launch the drones. Let's introduce ourselves properly. Across the fleet, 200 autonomous combat drones deployed, each one carrying enough firepower to cripple a destroyer, each one controlled by quantum-linked AI that made conventional targeting systems look like stone tools. They were humanity's answer to centuries of technological inferiority. If you can't match them in raw power, overwhelm them with coordination. The Zarkathi fleet arrived first, their crystalline ships refracting starlight into rainbow cascades. Then came the Veldan, organic vessels that pulsed with bioluminescent fury. For a moment, both fleets hesitated, sensing the third presence but unable to locate it. Elena opened a channel on all frequencies. This is Commander Elena Vasquez of the Earth Systems Alliance. For 300 years, we watched you tear this galaxy apart. We stayed silent because we were told we didn't belong at the table. Then you brought your war to our doorstep. You murdered our children. She paused, letting her words echo across the void. We're not asking for a seat at your table anymore. We're flipping the table over. The tactical display erupted. Humanity's drones struck simultaneously, targeting weapons systems with surgical precision. Zarkathi shields, designed to deflect massive particle beams, proved useless against the swarm of micromissiles that slipped through like ghosts. Veldan bioships, evolved to regenerate from energy weapons, found themselves helpless against kinetic penetrators that shredded their organic hulls. Neither empire had prepared for an enemy that fought like humanity, adaptable, ruthless, willing to rewrite the rules. Within minutes, both fleets were crippled but intact. No ships destroyed, no crews killed. Just pride, shattered into a million pieces. Let me be clear, Elena continued, her voice ice-cold. We're not here to join your war. We're here to end it. Every ship you send into disputed space, will disable. Every weapon you fire, will counter. You've had 3 centuries to find peace. You have 30 days to make it happen, or humanity will impose it for you. The silence that followed was deafening. Finally, the Veldan commander spoke, his translator rendering clicking mandibles into words. You are children playing with fire. No, Elena replied. We're the adults walking into a room where children have been fighting too long. And we're taking away your toys until you learn to behave. She cut the connection and turned to her crew. Take us home. We've delivered our message. As the Defiance jumped back into hyperspace, Elena allowed herself one moment of doubt. They'd crossed a line today, challenged empires that had ruled the stars for millennia. Humanity had announced itself not as a supplicant, but as a force to be reckoned with. The galaxy would never be the same. And neither would they.